to go on this, but basically we have to first get them ready for washing. On asparagus, grab the end about this far up, wherever it naturally breaks. You don't want to just cut them. Wherever it naturally breaks, that's the length that you want to eat. So you just go until it breaks. Lay them all in a nice, neat area. And this is a colander, of course, that I'm going to use to run these underwater. Okay, these are ready to go get washed. We'll turn on the cold water and just rinse these off. You should wash all your vegetables. Even if it says it was pre-washed, it's a good idea to wash your vegetables. The only one I can tell you not to wash is mushrooms. You don't want to add any more water than which they already have, but that's good enough. So I have this steamer pot, and I will now put those inside of the steamer. There's so many different ways you can cook asparagus. One of my favorites is to cook them in the oven, olive oil, salt and pepper. But because of the way I'm going to eat these, we're going to make a special sauce to go on top. It's better to steam them. So I'll go ahead and put the lid on that and let them steam. This video is special sauce. And special sauce is the name that we just ended up with that name because it is so special. I'm telling you, once you try this sauce, you will find you can eat it on just about everything. Particularly good on asparagus, steak, seafood, blackened fish, which I will do another video on those things. But this sauce originally, my sister Kathy, who taught this to me 45 years ago, she was over at my dad's house, and she was making artichokes. And I had actually never had artichokes before that day. Since then, I have them as often as I can. But she made a bunch of dips. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 of them. And one of the dips she made was this one. And I do not recall the origin of special sauce, but that's what we call it in our family. So we have to take some limes, and I'm sorry I can't tell you the measurements. This completely goes by taste. And what we do is we'll get some Hellmann's real mayonnaise. Nothing else is going to work. If you use any other mayonnaise, I can't tell you that it's going to taste the same as what this is. So we start with, for just my wife and I, about that much mayonnaise. Then I squeeze fresh lime juice. I don't know, did I call these lemons first? Limes. Lemons are not going to come out the same flavor. You want to use limes. That's 2/4. And again, I have no measurements for this. You do it to your taste. Two things, you kind of go for the color and then the taste. It does take quite a bit more lime than you think it is. Gives it that nice citrusy flavor. Okay, let's start with that much lime, and we'll go ahead and just mix that in. Have to be careful because that lime juice will just splatter all over the place as we mix in the mayonnaise. And then, of course, Kikkoman soy sauce. Don't use any other kind. Use Kikkoman dark soy sauce for this. And we do that a little bit at a time. And we're looking for the right color. Like I said, I have no idea the origins of this, where my sister got it from. She might have got it from my mother. I have no idea, but it is so good. You guys will be thanking me forever once you've tried this. It's that simple. It's just limes, Hellmann's real mayonnaise, and Kikkoman soy sauce. And we'll mix it. You can see there's still little lumps in there from the mayonnaise. I'll keep mixing it until those lumps kind of dissolve. You want to make this ahead of time. You want it to sit in the refrigerator after you've made it, and that'll help it to thicken up. Okay, so I got lime juice on my hands. If I were to taste test this with the lime juice on my hands, I'd get an inaccurate taste. So I've got to rinse my hands off. And the way you taste test this is dip your finger in it. That tastes pretty good. It's got enough soy sauce. I'm going to add one more lime in it because I want that citrus flavor to come through. And the tradition in our family is to, after you make it, you can't judge whether it's perfect or not. You have to have somebody else test it. So I'm going to take this outside and have Karen try it and tell me whether it's just right. So I just had Karen taste it. She said it's perfect. So that's good for me. I'm going to go ahead and put some saran wrap over the top of this, put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit there for maybe a half an hour. Okay, let's get some asparagus. Special sauce is not just good. I mean, you can eat it on everything. French fries would really be good. All kinds of vegetables. Put it on the top of your steak. You will love this stuff. Okay, it's time to eat. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy.